We are back. We are about to go to the hall with white beds. After we see what the fuck is down here. Just a campsite, it looks like. Probably should activate this as a hotspot. Don't know if we can get back. Just thought of that. I'll take a swamp tour later. Let's see if we can get back. Yeah, I think those were the only new lines. Uh-huh.
This is the deep south. I feel it every time that molten hot sun pours down on me. Don't you, Zach? One lollipop, two lollipops, three lollipops. Don't mind me, Zach. This is how I wake myself up. Lollipops, three lollipops. Don't mind me, Zach. This is how I wake myself up.
Hey, Agent York, just so you know, dealing with Pastor Sanders is gonna be a big pain in the butt.
A big pain in the butt?
That's what I said, but I guess you have no choice but to obey your oracle.
That's true. Creepy little girl.
I don't like hospitals.
Why not?
They soup folks up with medicine, cut 'em up, and then they try and act like they're your friends. Something ain't right about that, you know. It goes against the laws of nature. Plus, this is a church. So you got a pastor, a servant of God, actually playing God with his patients.
I think you have a point there, Patty.
She does.
These days, we can neither determine death nor reproduce without the help of modern medicine. Yeah, our world's become quite an unnatural one. Oh, excuse me.
This is Lucare. You need to watch where you're going, or someone might end up tripping you.
You need to shut the fuck up. Or someone can end up punching you in the
Zach,
fucking
it's her.
face.
The stylish woman who watched Lise die.
Indeed it is.
I've been waiting for you, lost lamb.
Hi there, Pastor. Would you mind letting go of me? I'm in a bit of a hurry right now.
So pitiful. The Lord hungers.
What the fuck?
Here we go again.
What?
Pitiful. Truly pitiful, my little lamb.
No, neither Zach nor I.
Oh, so pitiful. So pitiful, just pitiful. The Lord hungers. 1 can of spam, 1 can of red beans, and 1 can of spinach. You are to offer up the taboo trinity.
Taboo? Don't you mean the holy?
Oh, how I pity you. Unlike us humans, the Lord never errs. Now, my pitiful agent, bring forth the taboo trinity at once. For it is the will of the Lord our God.
See? I told you this was gonna be a pain in the butt.
But Zack and I need to go after that stylish woman.
Too late now. We need to obey God's will.
The Lord hungers!
Come on, hurry it up. We need to go.
Well, Zack, I don't know what to say. First an oracle, and now an order from God? Maybe this is the trial that will yield the ticket to the goddess. Either way, it looks like we have no choice but to gather the taboo trinity. I guess it just goes to show that small towns are always filled with the bizarre and unpredictable.
What? Oops, wrong button. It's like 3 of the most random objectives ever.
One lollipop, 2 lollipops, 3 lollipops. Don't mind me, Zack. This is how I wake myself up.
So, Mr. York, what do you think of my castle?
I've been curious about it since the first time I saw it. You've got excellent taste, Mel.
I dub it Lou Crawfish. I'll have you know, crawfish is pretty much its own since this store carries all the bare necessities you'll need for daily life. If it's sundries you're looking for, there ain't much you won't find here. Mr. York. Spam, huh?
No, Melvin. I've simply...
Oh, Mr. York. The Lord hungers!
Oh my god, he's right.
Yes, apparently the Lord is starving, and I'm a lamb with no...
He's awesome.
If this town has a symbol, it's got to be that bridge hanging over the bayou. Lift bridges are truly a rarity. Reminds me of Duluth, Minnesota. Remember what happened there? That man went to such great lengths to collect his victims' tongues. You know, the one who would French kiss them every day as they slowly decomposed. As I drove him to the station after his arrest, he started lecturing me on the proper way to give someone a kiss. Anyway, back to Duluth. They have a famous lift bridge there called the Aerial Lift Bridge. The lift bridge here is the first one we've seen since then, but this one looks a lot smaller than the Aerial Lift Bridge. Its smaller size was most likely chosen due to the width of the river and the sea level of this area. The height and structure of a bridge is what determines which sort of boats can travel down the river. Normal bridges' base heights are set at a higher point so that boats can freely pass underneath them. But I imagine it would be difficult to create a bridge with a large arch here due to the river width and the sea level. That's why we're seeing all these mobile bridges, such as lift bridges and drawbridges around here. As far as Louisiana goes, it appears that they've built mobile bridges over most of the bayous. Fascinating, isn't it, Zack? So many different types of bridges. I'm curious to learn even more about bridges now. Let's do some detailed research next time we get the chance.
Will do.
Do you carry any canned goods here?
Canned goods? The...
Understood. Well then, if you...
Wait. Yes, I can see it. I can see the...
How intrigued. Well then, where is the...
In a place where no man...
I see. In a place where it can't be bought from a person.
'Twas but a trifle, for the Lord hung...
Oh my god.
Zach, it's in a vending machine. It appears that God wants us to go on a wild...
That's insane. This game has officially become insane. The pastor is instantly delikable. Do you like the pastor? Nope. Why, he's a fucking dick. Why? Because the Lord hungers, that's fucking why.
Did you notice it yet? The streets in New Orleans were a mess. All busted up and undergoing maintenance. The city was built on a swamp, so the ground is soft. All it takes is some heavy rain to cave it all in. There were also a lot of places where large tree roots were pushing up parts of the asphalt and the sidewalk. Those bumps were dangerous even when we still had our car, remember? But this town is different. The streets are all paved so cleanly that we can skate along them without a care in the world. And there's hardly any trash or graffiti to be found anywhere. The Clarksons truly do control this place.
Oh my god, she's the one who needed the rice, not the chef from the fucking... Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I'm dumb. That explains why the chef at the hotel didn't take it. Because he didn't want it.
Is this place a bowling?
Oh my lord, what's wrong? It says rest.
How do you
That's so the customers can bowl while they eat. If you want to, but if you just want to.
Alexis, could I have some red beans and rice?
Oh my lord. Sorry, we only serve red beans and rice on Mondays. That's a meal you eat when you're busy. It's been a tradition here in Louis. Wait, honey, don't tell me. Your. Oh.
Tradition, Zach. We need to obey tradition here.
So we have to literally wait the entire weekend for this fucking... Wow. The pastor is even more disliked. We're gonna search for a couple of vending machines.
Hey, Zach. No, nothing.
So just hit me. I think there's vending machines in the hotel because I was trying to see if there's a map icon for what has vending machines. It doesn't look like there is. But I remember there being vending machines in the hotel, so we're gonna take a look.
Hey, want to talk about bridges? Why? I've become obsessed with bridges, Zach. And there's no turning back now. Remember what we saw on our way here? Back when we were driving that hybrid car before we switched over to the skateboard. We passed over the Lake Pontchartrain Causeway, the longest bridge over water in the entire world. Remember the sudden downpour that made it impossible for us to... This vending machine does not carry. Let's move on. I think we've got the wrong... Not a single can... Let's try... One lollipop? 2 lollipops? 3 lollipops? Don't mind me, Zach. This is how I wake myself up. Zach, you're a coffee person, right? No sugar, only milk. Yes, I'm completely with you on that one. Did you notice it yet? The streets in New Orleans were a mess. All busted up and undergoing maintenance. The city was built on a swamp, so the ground is soft. All it takes is some heavy rain to cave it all in. There were also a lot of places where large tree roots were pushing up parts of the asphalt and the sidewalk. Those bumps were dangerous even when we still had our car, remember? But this town is different. The streets are all paved so cleanly that we can skate along them without a care in the world. And there's hardly any trash or graffiti to be found anywhere. The Clarksons truly do control this place. For better or worse, it's a good example of how allowing certain people to rise to power can have positive effects as well. Also, don't you find that Southern people are remarkably friendly, even to total strangers? Both here and in New Orleans, I've been amazed at how cordial everyone is. Is it just the way things are down here? You certainly don't see that sort of thing in New York or D.C. They never stop to chit-chat, especially when ordering food. They only say what's necessary, without any decoration. The customer only makes eye contact with the waiter about once every 3 times they interact. But that's just how it is. Isn't that right, Zach? The human relationships here are as fluid as an inorganic mechanism running on the smoothest, purest oil there is. And it feels strangely comfortable. After spending time in New Orleans and coming here, I think I'm starting to like the Southern disposition. They even have their own breed of bizarre crimes. And besides, the New Orleans area is famous for its paranormal culture. I'm sure it'll entertain us somehow. It's still a bit of a ways off, but perhaps we can also do a little case study for our post-retirement plan.
Check and see if there's any machines by the sheriff's station. Not outside, let's check inside.
Not a single can of spit. Let's try...
think there was any downstairs. What we are going to do, however, is call this an episode. We will see you guys next time.